everyone. May y'all be continuing with Last Kiss Before Summer. Oh, and if you all just joined, you're welcome. Glad you all can make it here, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. And always remember, the most important character is you, the readers. Let's get it started. "11 days left. When I get home from school the next day, Saya is eagerly waiting for me. So, what did the file say? I don't know. Susan didn't show up to school today. What? But she knows you're waiting to read what's in there. Call her and see what's up. I tried 3 times today, but nothing. She's not even opening my text." And I dropped to my backpack on the ground. I know Saya's disappointed, but to me, Susan's actions feel a little betrayal. Well, maybe she's just sick. I mean, it only has been a day. True. But apparently she's perfect attendance champion for 5 years running, so... Yeah, that does seem odd. I wonder what she saw in the file. Something scandalous? Of course not. There wouldn't be anything like that. Whoa! Why are you upset? I'm not upset. You're just being dumb, baka. With that, Saya disappears, and I'm more confused than ever. 10 days left. I don't know if it's because I couldn't get sleep last night, or because of the fact that I have only 10 days left hanging over my head. But I can't concentrate today at all. Ms. Rue is trying to explain the lessons, but all I hear is noise. Zane, are you listening? Huh? What? Sorry. Did you say something? Question 7. Do you know the answer? I look at the book, but my mind can't even make sense of the words. I'm sorry, Ms. Rue. I'm not feeling well. Can I go to the nurse's office? Julia shoots me a concerned look, and I give her a weak smile. Okay, but any of the rest of you get any ideas? I make my way to the nurse's office and walk right past it. Instead of turning around, I just keep walking. It feels kind of good to move around. Maybe that's all I needed. Up ahead, I see Susan crossing by at the end of the hallway. Hey, Susan! Susan glances over for a moment before continuing to walk. Leave me alone, Zane! When I run up to her, her face scrunches up in annoyance. I told you, leave me alone! Don't you listen to what others have to say? It'll only take a moment. Well, maybe this isn't a good moment for me. You ever think of that? What are you doing all by yourself anyway? I could ask you the same about you. Yeah, but I've asked first. Susan sighs and shrugs, looking off to the side. It's just what I do when I'm feeling vulnerable. Vulnerable? What is she feeling vulnerable about? People get too hard to deal with, so I put some distance between myself and the others for a while. I can't imagine that's good for your rankings. Susan scoffs and kicks the floor. Those rankings don't matter anyway. And yet you got mad when I beat you. Who doesn't like some friendly competition? That was friendly. You yelled at me and stalked me. I didn't stalk, I investigated. Oh, so that's what you're calling it. Anyways, I know I haven't known you for a long, but I do know that it's not in character for you to say the rankings don't matter. I'm asking you as a friend, okay? What's wrong? As a friend, I'm your friend? You're not? Susan's eyes go wide and a hint of pink flushes over her face as the school bell rings. Students start coming out of their classes, passing us by, but somehow we don't take much notice. Hey Zane, can I ask you something? What's the thing you regret most about your life? I see. So she's stuck on something she regrets. Maybe if I tell her mine, she'll open up. Let me think. I think I have too many regrets. Life didn't give me anything to choose from but one memory comes to mind. I regret that I ignored my grandfather's request for me to play chess with him. Chess with your grandfather, that's your biggest regret, a game? Yeah, well, it's not just about the game, you know. My grandfather was a chess master when he was younger, so he wanted me to love it like he did. But I was just a kid. Video games were much more interested to me. For obvious reasons. Every time he asked me, it made me more resilient, to the point I refused to even learn the rules. I didn't realize as a kid that it wasn't about sharing the game. My grandfather wanted to share his love and the time with me. But by the time I realized that he was already dead. That's so sad. So you never played with him? Not even once. Now that I know what he was trying to do, but back then I was just a selfish little brat, a selfish kid. I wish I can go back and tell him sorry. Susan nods sadly and nudged her shoulder. Okay, your turn. My turn? I told you mine. Now you tell me yours. It's only fair. Okay, but you have to promise not to tell the others, Pinky swear. Susan holds up her pinky with a determined face, and I know she's serious. I link my pinky with hers and smile. I'll take it to my grave. Satisfied, Susan nods and leans up against the wall, looking up at the ceiling. Mine is also about someone who is already gone, someone I can't apologize to. Really? Who is that? A friend of mine. I had a secret one that probably could have helped her make things easier for her. But I kept it from that person, and now... Susan slides down the wall until she's sitting on the floor, hugging her knees. I sit next to her and give her an encouraging smile. Now what? Now all I want to do is say I'm sorry. She drops her head and presses her forehead to her knees. I put my arm around her shoulder and pulling her close. You probably think it's a stupid thing to be hungover on. Not at all. I get it, I really do. Susan looks up at me and searching my face, and I put my hand on her cheek and making her smile. I may not know about your friend, but I know she forgives you. She can see what's in your heart now, okay? Susan nods and leans forward, hugging me. Thank you, Zane. I don't think anyone else would have listened to me like you. Anytime, Susan. We sit there like that until one of the teachers come by at the end of the passing period and tells us to get back to class. Somehow I make it through the rest of the day, and I breathe in a huge sigh of relief as the last bell rings. Finally, some freedom. I wish I could say the same. I have club today. Okay, then, I guess we'll work on our Sayori mystery tomorrow. I'm free. I can hang out. Mira rushes into the classroom, and her smiling face is suddenly in front of mine. Let's go on another date. Sounds good. Mira squeals and jumps up and down. Sorry about that. This is the best day ever. This is what? Date 3? Date 4? I don't know. You two were a couple. We're not married, Jess. I mean, we could be, but Zane never asked me out. Anyways, I was just thinking we could do karaoke. How about it? I do like karaoke, but my lungs. Oh, yeah. Brain fart. Sorry about that.
Tell a joke.
Do you like bowling? I wouldn't know. Wait, you haven't been bowling before either? Well, today's your lucky day. Or do you mean today's my lucky die? I don't do too well at first, but Mira helps and I eventually get a strike. Hey, I'm bowling! You sure are now. If you can get another strike, it's called a double. And if you get 3 strikes in a row, that's called a turkey. A turkey? Why a turkey? I don't know. But now I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get us some snacks. Wait here. All right, Master. Mira jumps up and heads to the confession stand while I watch a bunch of other bowlers. Mom always thought I was too weak, but I think we liked when I was a kid. But eventually I growl bored and watch the others and look around for Mira. She's been gone for a while. Where is she? And then I spot her. Panties! Cornered by a couple of guys are looking uncomfortable. I walk up to the guys and raise my voice. Hey, you two! Need to leave her alone! They turn and look at me, and with annoyed expressions, what is it to you, man? Yeah, we're just having a chat with this cutie over here, and she's obviously not interested. Mira pushes past the two of them, rushing to my side and clinging to my arm. Oh, that's right! I'm here with my boyfriend! Bug off, creeps! This guy is your boyfriend? He looks like a weakling. We can do better than him. Come on, we'll show you what a real man is like. Oh, come on, you know. You want to upgrade? The other guy reaches for Mira, and she hides behind me as I push him away. Try to touch her again, and I'll kick your ass. Zane, be careful, there are two of them. But Mira's worried whispers just make me want to defend her more. And I put up my fist. Come on, you want some? Oh, this is going to be interesting. He rolls up his sleeve and takes a step toward me. I raise my fist higher and prepare for the fight when suddenly the security guards start yelling at us. Hey, you kids, break it up! The security guard pushes his way between the guys and looks at everyone sternly. You kids want to have a kickbox fight? Go to a kickboxing gym. This is a bowling alley here. You hear? Yeah, whatever, old man. Guess you're safe for now, loser. You're missing out, girl. Get lost. Mira hugs my arm tightly as the guy turns to walk away. It's okay now, Mira. They're not going to bother you again. She stays glued to my arm until we get back to our lane and sit down. Thanks for saving me, Zane. But as she thanks me, she smacks my arm. Hey, what was that for? For putting yourself in danger. You were really going to fight them. Of course, for you, of course. Mira's face flushes, her eyes go wide before she smacks her head and starts jabbing at my chest. But what if you got hurt? You're sick, remember? I bat at her fingers while laughing. Stop that! It was fine, wasn't it? I'm not hurt. Mira stopped poking at, but still pouts. Huh? You could have been tough, and it would have been worth it. It would have been worth it for you. Stop it! You're embarrassing me. She keeps up smiling, and then the blush doesn't leave her face. It's true. If it's someone I care about, I can muster up the strength and help them. To my surprise, Mira grabs the side of my face and gives me a kiss on the lips, making some of the other bowlers giggle. Ew, gross, they're kissing. Well, except for one. Mira breaks the kiss and grabs my arm, pulling me toward the front of the lane. Come on, let's finish our game. Just as we finish the game, Julia calls me on the phone. Hey, what's up? Are you two still out? My club ended earlier, and Susan came looking for you. Susan did, what for? She wants to talk about the files she has. Can we meet? Mira and I meet with Julia and Susan at the cafe, and as soon as we sit down, Susan lays out the files. Wow, how many packs of sticky notes did go through? You're still as organized as ever, Susan. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Susan points to a word of one of the papers in the file that looks up at us. Do any of you know what this word is? No way, it's too many letters for me, even if I try pronouncing it. It's a medical term. Yes, it's a kind of brain tumor. A brain tumor? Sayori had a brain tumor? Oh no, that's awful. Susan started pointing at the other part of the file. And look, here and even here, they talk about how it's not a normal tumor. It's something that the doctors are baffled by. It's a new disease. Or maybe a rare one anyway. This file says it was inoperable. I guess that's why she never got better, huh? Right, and since they don't know exactly what it was, they didn't know what to tell her. So they said nothing? What the heck? They should have at least told her what they did know. What kind of monsters would keep that kind of information from her? Pennies! Susan's face falls, and she closes her eyes, shaking her head. They didn't know what to say, I suppose. That's no excuse, that's just cruel. I agree with Mira. I guess it all makes sense now, doesn't it? The visits to the nurse's office, that she never went toward the end, and she didn't have a damn clue of any of it. I'm so mad for her. Pennies! Suddenly, Susan stands up and shoulders her bag. So now you all know you can keep the file. I don't need it. Susan, what's wrong? I'm going home. Susan turns to walk out without so much as another glance to any of us. I'll be right back. I get up and follow Susan outside. Susan, wait, what's wrong? Susan stops walking but doesn't turn around. So, do you think it was cruel too to keep that information from Susan? From Sayori? I don't know, but I think everyone did what they thought was best for a bad situation. Susan nods and starts walking again, leaving me to watch her in confusion. 8 days left to live. After the cafe, Susan makes herself scarce, and we hardly see her on the campus. Even when we do, she refuses to acknowledge us. You know, sometimes I wish that we just didn't look into this stuff. Into your friend's death? Yeah, I mean, what good has it done? She's still dead, and now we're even more sad about it. But it brought us back together. Mira smiled softly and hugged Julia. Yeah, it did. And it gave us more time with you, Zane. I don't regret any of it, actually. I think it's better we know now. Either way, you can't change the past, but maybe now you can move on. Mira stands up and suddenly smacks her hand down on the table before looking at us with an excited smile. You're absolutely right, Zane. Sayori wouldn't want us sitting around feeling sorry for her, would she? No, I don't think so. Exactly. She would want us to live. Just like now, Zane is living and mopping around. Mira looks at me and beams. So, I have an idea. Oh, let's hear it. I'm going to the beach. Is going on to the beach on your bucket list, Zane? It could be. Alright, everyone. I'm calling this an episode. If y'all liked the video, punch a like button in the face like a boss and high fives all around. Oh, and if you just joined us, you're welcome. Glad you made it here, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. And always remember the most important character is you, the readers. Me, I'll be signing out. Getting used to this new name.